Hey Noor, so I've got your task 2 here, your essay on international marketing. From first look, it's looking great. You've obviously worked really hard on this, and these are all steps to improving your English, so really well done. Great work ethic, there's great. So let's have a look at what we've got. So it is argued that global marketing is infuriating and intrusive to the targeted nation. However, others believe that this form of advertising is essential for economical education, and it also aid in spreading foreign language, tradition and ideas, because it helped them to learn how to promote their local produce. I agree with those who believe that it is a negative phenomenon because it affects local industry. Okay, well done. So you have used an introduction, which is good. Always start with the introduction. We could argue that maybe it is a little bit long. If you have a look at your introduction and then your following 2 paragraphs, they're of similar length, and we want to keep the introduction quite brief normally. Okay, so something to think about there. You've managed to talk about global marketing, which is great. Sometimes there's a bit of confusion on this one, but you've got that one right. It is argued that global marketing is infuriating and intrusive to the targeted nation. Okay, however, others believe that this form of advertising is essential for economical education, and it is also aid in spreading foreign language, tradition and ideas. Okay, good. So you've outlined the 2 arguments here, which is exactly what you should be doing. For essential for economical education. Okay, so what we don't want is a comma in front of an and. Okay, so we want to say this form of advertising is essential for economic education, no comma, and also aids with an S in spreading foreign language, tradition and ideas. Okay, so you've used the Oxford comment here, that one is okay. Okay, it's also aids with an S in spreading foreign language, tradition and ideas. Okay, well done. Then we started a sentence with because, so it seems like you're continuing a sentence even though you've got a full stop. So we might need to change this one. Instead of using because, we could use this is because. So making it clear that we know we're starting a new sentence here. This is because it helps them to learn how to promote their local produce. Okay, and then you've got your opinion at the end there. I agree with those who believe that it is a negative phenomenon because it affects, with an S, local industry. Okay, structurally, it could be argued that normally we would put our own opinion in the conclusion, okay, purely because we're sort of lengthening our introduction for no real reason here. And it's normally a good way to finish off your essay is to speak a little bit about the kind of personal response. So your opinion could be good to go in the end rather than the introduction. Let's have a look at the first paragraph. On the one hand, some people, including myself, okay, good, it's nice and short, but you've put in your opinion there, which is all right, think that international marketing has a negative impact on the nation's local industry. Not impact to, impact on the nation's local industry. This is because some people will be attracted to these alluring advertisements with an S that will entice them to buy these products. Okay. Good, yep, so outlining a point there. Make sure that you put an S on the end of advertisements. Consequently, good use of vocabulary there, well done. Consequently, the local products will be neglected and stocked, as no one really know their value and quality due to poor marketing. Okay, you can probably tell that this sentence is confusing me slightly. Okay, neglected is good. The local products will be neglected. Okay, that one is clear. And stocked. I'm not sure where you're going with this one. As no one really knows, with an S, their value and quality due to poor marketing. Okay, so the local products will be neglected. And not stocked by businesses, do you mean? So not put into shops, as no one really knows with an S their value and quality due to poor marketing. Okay, so a good argument on marketing there, and the country's not really having good marketing for theirs, whereas international marketing would be stronger. Okay, so possibly have a rethink about that word stocked. Okay, as a result, native manufacturers with an S will lose their money and close their businesses. Okay, so remembering they're more than one. Businesses, so just as you've written, but with an ES on the end. For example, Samara drug factory in Iraq announced bankruptcy when international marketing for foreign drug companies increased significantly. Yeah, good. Okay, so when international marketing for foreign drug companies increased so significantly that it caused patients to prefer imported medicines with an S over local ones. Okay, just to recap that one. So, announced bankruptcy when international marketing for foreign drug companies increased so significantly that it caused patients to prefer imported medicines over local ones. Know the. Okay, good. Great example there. You're using a good example. It's not a kind of personal example. It's one that is informed, which is great. Next one. On the other hand, others think that international commercials and marketing skills are important because they help, instead of it, because we're talking international commercials and marketing skills, plural there, are important because they help local companies to learn how to promote their own products. Good, well done. Furthermore, good use of vocabulary there. Furthermore, they feel that it also improves their perception for the needs of the consumers. Okay, furthermore, they feel that it also improves with an S. It improves their perception for the needs of the consumers. Instead of perception, we might use understanding. Improves their understanding of the needs of the consumers. Okay, in addition, some commercials have a catchy jingles. Be careful there, we don't need a. So, some commercials have catchy jingles, okay, good, that attract people's attention to watch or even sing along with the song. Okay, fair point. Good. Okay. And according to these people opinion, it is the best way to learn language and traditions of international countries. Okay, so catchy jingles that with a T attract people's attention to watch or even sing along with the songs with an S. And according to these people, so we'd put commas around and, comma, according to these people, comma, this is the best way to learn languages and the traditions of other countries instead of international countries. In contrast, comma, I think that these customs and languages can be learnt by enrolling in courses specified for that purpose. Okay, good. So enrolling on courses specified for that purpose. Okay, enrolling on courses specified for that purpose. Okay, in conclusion, although international marketing is seen as a positive trend by some people because it educates with an S them about marketing and other cultures, S on the end here, not on the end of others, I believe that the drawback of destroying local industry far outweighs the benefits. Okay, just to go back over that one. I believe that the drawbacks with an S of destroying local industry far outweigh the benefits. Okay, well done. You could, like we said earlier, put your opinion here into your conclusion. So you could say that before that sentence, I believe that the drawbacks of destroying local industry far outweigh the benefits. You could have that as a kind of lead-in phrase to that. that would work to shorten your introduction slightly, keeping it factual, and then develop your conclusion slightly as well. So 2 birds, 1 stone. Okay, really well done on this. This is a really promising piece of writing. You've got some great vocabulary in there. A lot of the corrections here, some of it is to do with your sentence length. So be careful not to make your sentences too long. We want them to be accurate and not so wordy that they become a little bit confusing. So one thing to watch out for there. The other part was some of your verbs with S's on the ends, or nouns with S's on the ends. So do be careful. Be aware of whether you're speaking in the third person singular, so needing an S on the end, or if you're talking about more than one noun. So for example, businesses instead of business. Okay, hopefully this feedback has helped. Really well done for this piece of writing. It shows a lot of promise and you're really developing your writing skills by doing these tasks. So fantastic. Well done.